Hello. Hello, everybody. It is Saturday night live. How are we doing tonight? Who is with me tonight? We are more 8 than ish tonight. Yes, we are. Hey, Jennifer, Kitty, Dana, great to have you with us tonight. Oops, why isn't that running? Hang on a second here. There we go. Now I got my feet up. Julie Jankowitz, great to have you with us tonight on Saturday night. Self-Care Sunday Eve. How are we all doing this Saturday night? Hey, Adele and Dazzle. Good to have you with us. So exciting. So exciting to be here tonight. Always enjoy getting together. Yes, it is, Julie. It is great to be here. What is everybody grateful for this Saturday night? This Saturday night, and the feeling's right. Oh, yes, it's Saturday night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. What are we grateful for on this Saturday? It's the weekend, everybody. Another full week in the books. Another full week in the books. Yes, it is. It is nice. Actually, a lot of people that I talked to today are getting out there tonight, that said they wouldn't be on tonight, that we're having barbecues with friends, a decent day of sales. Joni! I heard you're being overworked, Joni. It's great to have you here tonight. But I hear you've been working hard. Building an empire. It is great to have you here. Nobody's ever grateful, Kath, to hear me singing. Laughing and dancing, maybe, but singing, no. Hey, Pat in the Peanut Gallery, great to have you. Pat's in the shower? The Peanut Gallery is signing in as Pat. Oh, my. I didn't think she let you use her technology, Nick. That's great, Joni. I'm glad you had a great week. I can't believe Charlie's Townhouse. I can't wait to catch up with you on that, Julie. When I saw that. There's so much that I have not seen online. But I saw that and I'm like, what? Charlie's got a home? Oh my God, I am thrilled, beyond ecstatic about that. That is, oh my God, this boy has come so far, Julie. So far. It is awesome. Awesome. Oh, Suzanne, it's my pleasure. It was great to talk with you today. Hey, Joni, I've got my sources. I've got sources. Ken, great to have you with us. Well, 2 presidents at the same time, Ken. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to get political. Yes, seriously, Julie. So ecstatic. I want to high five you. I am just like super happy. Doing the happy dance. Okay, I can do the happy dance. Hey, Suki, great to have you with us. I'll just say that you're tuning into me, Ken, more than the other president. Okay, I might have something interesting to say. Probably not, but I might. If not, I'll make it up. But again, so will the other president. It's a thing presidents do, I guess. Well, I have, let's get this going. Since we are more 8 than ish tonight, which is good. I actually got home, got some calls done. Hey, Barb, great to have you with us. We snacked a little tonight. Your questions are never crazy. You may be crazy. Well, I'm gonna need a favor from you, Jennifer. I'm gonna need a favor from you, Jennifer. So I'm gonna have to send you on a mission. I'm gonna need a favor. My mother-in-law's at a lemon cake. I'm gonna need you to go to Publix for me. So I'll have my crazy request for you. I will. But we start the night every night. Every night we start with the Good Morning, Good Night book. Good Morning, Good Night book is how we start the night every night. Let's see. What do we got tonight? Our good morning tonight is on page 52. Good morning. Grateful for the very notion of you. Even more grateful for the reality. Look at you, a dream realized. We're off. Let's go. That is our good morning tonight. We have some additions to our set today. Oh, he's back to work. I'm so glad that Brady's back to work. Okay, well, I will send you a picture of the lemon cake I need. It's a really corny lemon cake that they make. The last one that Melissa got us, my mother-in-law chopped up into pieces and froze it and hid it in the backs of the freezer and everything else, and we finally ran out. So I need another Publix lemon cake, and I don't know when I'll be allowed to travel south again. So we have some additions to our set tonight, okay? Our TV set here. And, you know, our friends at Resale World thought I needed a coaster to keep the Scotch glass on, or martini glass or whatever I'm using. So they sent me a Resale World coaster tonight. And it is hard. You can hear it is like a marbly surface. It's actually really nice. I think this might be a collector's item. Resale World coaster they sent me. But what's more is they sent me a new Scotch glass. Okay? ECI stores on one side, Resale World on the other. Okay? And it's a frozen Scotch glass, just like I use, that they had custom made for someplace and fits right on my new Resale World coaster. I gotta say, I am impressed with our friends at Resale World. That is a nice, classy touch. I like that. I will keep that near and dear. I think it's interesting that they thought I needed a handle. That's probably not a bad idea. I'm not sure. My Scotch supply is low. This is a big glass. This is deep. I can hold a lot of Scotch in that, but it freezes. It does, and that is very thoughtful and very classy from our friends at Resale World. So that'll be a new frequent addition to our set. Russ isn't on with us tonight. He's visiting Dad, but you know, I am glad that very nice to have that. All 5 grandkids, and you're watching me. I love it. I talked with one grandmother today who wasn't paying herself enough, okay, during the pandemic, and I'm like, you got grandkids, you got a husband at home, a peanut, you know, all these, you got to pay yourself, okay? And but pay attention to the grandkids. Although this first thing, Self-Care Sunday, Joni. Tomorrow is Self-Care Sunday, and Self-Care Sunday is about baking. And I know there's always baking going on in your house. And so tomorrow's Self-Care Sunday recipe, and it was actually inspired by you're working and you're watching the grandkids and Bailey's in wine country. I want Bailey's job. I want to sign up for that. I am doing something completely wrong. Okay, Bailey is smart. But for Self-Care Sunday, you need this recipe with all those grandkids there, Joni. Oreo brownies. Oreo brownies is our self-care Sunday recipe this week. And this is the formal recipe. It doesn't need to be this formal, but it's really kind of cool. Prep time 10 minutes, cook time 25. Says it serves 16. I'm not so sure about that, but it's super easy. I was pre-pandemic. I was at Chic to Chic, and Ellen Didion's got this new superstar who bakes. Okay? And Ellen's like, you got to try one of her cookies. She made cookies today. And I showed up on a day when there were cookies. And I got there before Ellen's husband. So this was really important. And she had these Oreo brownies. And I thought they were the greatest thing. I mean, Oreos coming out of brownies. And they were everywhere. And they were phenomenal. And then I felt so inspired after I was home I had to make them. Okay? I'm like, I got brownie mix, I got Oreos, how hard can this be? And I didn't really know what I was doing, as most of the time I don't in the kitchen, but I made them, and everybody liked them, and so I decided that that should be our self-care Sunday recipe this week, and I found a formal recipe for it, although when I made it, it was a box of brownie mix and a whole lot of double stuffed Oreos. But the formal recipe looks more formal and might make it look prettier. But that is our recipe of the week. A great thing to do with the grandkids. It will be on Nart's private Facebook page within the hour. It's already scheduled to go up, and it'll go to narts.org/resalestrong so you can share it, okay? And make it. The peanut gallery is going to become peanut butter because of awesome Father's Day weekend sales. I love it, Pat. I love it. Ah, that's great. I can't believe that you let the peanut gallery take control of your phone and sign in. Who knows what he would have done. All right, we do actually have some news here today, guys, of stuff that's happening in the world. Instagram. Some of you know what Insta is. You know I can Insta myself. I can. Instagram tests shopping tags in post captions. As Instagram looks to make e-commerce more of an emphasis, it's testing a range of new in-stream shopping tools, including shops and the expansion of shopping tags. And among those tests, you may have noticed this on some accounts. As pointed out by social media expert Matt Navarro, some Instagram profiles now have the ability to add product tags to their captions, which when tapped, take you through to a shoppable product page. Instagram has been testing the option with a small group of accounts in the US that are currently able to use the checkout function. And it's an interesting addition, providing another way to get Instagram users tapping through on your products. As noted, businesses can already use shopping tags, which appear in post images, but this would essentially enable users to double down, giving you another clickable link in each post. But it's not widely available yet. It may become more accessible once Instagram rolls out shops, but right now it's still fairly limited. It's another consideration to keep in mind for Instagram, which will likely get more emphasis as people get used to being able to buy products from their feeds. I'm still not used to Instagram. I have it. I don't know why some of you follow me, but you do, and I don't know what to do with it. But that, I am sure I will learn something about it at an upcoming virtual conference. California is examining Amazon's business practices. California investigators are examining Amazon's business practices as part of an inquiry into the tech giant, according to people familiar with the matter. The state's review focuses at least in part on how Amazon treats sellers in its online marketplace. These people said that includes Amazon's practices for selling its own products in competition with third-party sellers. One of the people said, neither Amazon nor California has disclosed an antitrust investigation yet. Dun dun dun. Search trends during COVID-19 and the exit phase. The COVID-19 pandemic is still evolving, with the virus only now reaching some parts of the world. And as we all learn to live with the threat of the outbreak, we're also adjusting our daily routines and processes to accommodate best practices. which has subsequently seen significant changes in how people are searching and the information they're looking for online. And that's important for marketers to know. Understanding the key search terms can help to better align any outreach strategy to ensure you're meeting audience needs while also understanding the key concerns and issues of focus. That will also be critical in the next stage as people look to get back to their normal lives, with new search queries now emerging as some regions open back up. To provide some context on this, the team from CodeFuel has put together this information on emerging search trends. Again, understanding these shifts could be key for your messaging and ensuring you align with rising community consumer interests. Let's see what they got to say here. 44% more searches for leisure time activities compared to last year. 70% more searches for fitness equipment. 19% more searches for hobbies, arts, and crafts. And WFH, work from home. The shift to a remote work environment has generated a high demand for software, security, and productivity, of course, tools, and of course, video conference tools. 87% increase in searches for antivirus. 520% increase in video conferencing. 54% increase in food and essential products. TV and streaming services up 86%. And what would be down in searches? Any guesses on what is down in searches right now? Ken should get this one because he likes to do this. But he's probably tuned into the other president already. Searches for travel are down 45%, and I actually think that's surprisingly low. I would have expected it to be higher. But news consumption is still on the increase, a 425% increase in the U.S. These are popular search terms right now. Back to school after coronavirus. Flights after COVID-19. Back to work after COVID-19. Face masks at work. Going back to work. Academic year COVID-19. And how long will restaurants be closed? Public transportation after COVID-19. Those are some popular things that are happening in search right now. What else we got? Facebook is providing a new overview of how its ad system works. Trying to get your head around how Facebook advertising works and how to get the best reach and results for your business? With more organizations looking to online options to connect with consumers, a lot of people are trying to get a better understanding of the details of Facebook ad systems. To help with this, Facebook published a new overview of how its ad system works as part of a Good Questions, Real Answers series. Here's an overview of the key points. First off, Facebook notes that it uses two key factors to determine which ads to show users. Number one, audience targeting, which is selected by advertisers and determines which people are eligible to see an ad. And then its ad auction process, which is based on a range of factors relating to bid price, individual user engagement, and ad quality. The first point is relatively straightforward, as explained by Facebook. First, advertisers choose their target audience through our self-service tools. Audiences are created on categories like age and gender, as well as actions people take on our app, such as liking a Facebook page or clicking on an ad. Advertisers can also turn the page. Use information they have about their audience, like a list of emails or people who visited their website, to build a custom audience or a lookalike audience. So you can then use Facebook's in-depth audience targeting tools based on their profile and behavioral information related to Facebook usage and data, or you can upload your own audience information and look to either target them or people with similar traits via Facebook systems. Lookalike audiences can be particularly powerful options in this respect. With lookalikes, Facebook systems are able to match the profile data of your existing email or customer list against other profiles on Facebook in order to find people who share the same interests and traits. The accuracy of lookalikes does depend on the amount of data you provide Facebook system and will vary from audience to audience, but they can be a good way to reach people similar to those who have already shown interest in your products. But here's where Facebook's ads get more complex. After you've chosen your target audience and submitted your ad, Facebook will then decide who actually sees your promotion by determining the best match for each individual user based on this calculation. Each Facebook user has a range of ads that they could be shown each time they log on based on the aforementioned targeting process. Based on the eligible ads, Facebook will then determine a winner for each user based on advertiser bid. How much money you're spending on Facebook ads. The more you allocate, the more this will contribute to reach. Estimated action rate. Facebook estimates the likelihood that each user will take action on an ad based on a range of factors relating to their individual behaviors. And lastly, ad quality. Facebook measures this based on feedback from users, how many people will report or hide your ad, and assessments of low quality attributes. Too much text in the ad's image, sensationalized language, engagement bait. Of these three elements, you can control the first and last point. You determine how much you're willing to spend, and ad quality is based on a range of technical and objective factors, the latter being difficult to advise on in a general sense. Estimated action rate is more a variable factor, which is largely out of your control, although not entirely. To find the estimated action rate, machine learning models predict a particular person's likelihood of taking the advertiser's desired action, based on the business objective the advertiser selects for their ad, like increasing visits to their website or driving purchases. To do this, our models consider that person's behavior on and off Facebook, as well as other factors, such as the content of the ad, the time of day, and interactions between people and ads. So you obviously can't control what people do on or off Facebook, but you can provide Facebook with more context on such as it relates to your business. In determining user behavior, Facebook factors in things a person does while using Facebook apps, like clicking on an ad or liking a post, things a person does outside of Facebook that businesses share with us via our business tools, like visiting a website, purchasing a product, or installing an app. The business tools that Facebook refers to here include the Facebook Pixel, which helps to provide more contextual data to Facebook based the actions that people take on your website. When someone visits your website and takes an action, for example, buying something, the Facebook Pixel is triggered and reports this action. When more and more conversions happen on your website, Facebook gets better at delivering your ads to people who are more likely to take certain actions. So adding the Facebook Pixel to your website can help to improve your ad performance by ensuring that Facebook is able to target people who have visited your website and or those who have purchased from you in the past, or people who share similar traits to those who have. So while you can't significantly influence the estimated action rate as it's based on individual behavior, you can help better inform Facebook as to people who are more likely to take action by installing the Pixel on your site, which can subsequently improve ad performance. In addition to these notes, Facebook also provides some extra pointers. Ads with the highest bid don't always win the auction, although Zuckerberg likes you to spend more. Ads with lower bids often win if our system predicts a person is more likely to respond to them or finds that they're higher quality. Facebook does not sell people's data to advertise or anyone else. No. Facebook does not use the content of people's text messages or phone's microphone to inform ads or to change what they see in the newsfeed. So Facebook's not listening into your private conversations, no matter how much it might seem like it. There's a range of explanations to how it could be determining your interest around conversations you have, but Facebook has repeatedly noted, even under oath, that it does not do this. In summary, Facebook's ad action utilizes a range of factors which are determined by Facebook systems, and many of them are difficult to influence, but there are certain ways in which you can improve the performance of your Facebook ads. Good creative is really the key, ensuring you're creating messages that resonate with your target audience, but these other factors will also help improve your reach. Good things to have with you. Hey, Krita and Rick, great to have you with us tonight. Good to have you all with us. And it's just good information to have on us as we continue to model our businesses and reach our customers, because it's all about reach. What else I got going on tonight? Couple of other housekeeping notes tonight as we head into Self-Care Sunday tomorrow. One, if you have not applied for the EIDL loan, it is open again to all businesses. And the new applications are moving very fast, or at least the couple that I know that are in process right now are moving at light speed. So that is very, very good if you have not gotten an EIDL. Again, the EIDL is insurance, okay? I've had this conversation a couple times in the last couple days, well, more than a couple times. Yes, it accrues interest, okay, and that can add up. I had one that was adding up to several $100s a month today, and that is true, okay? But your business hasn't burned down, yet you carry fire insurance that costs you several $100s a month. You carry insurance on your home. You haven't totaled your car lately, but you carry insurance on it to drive it. The EIDL loan ultimately is insurance, and this is an insurance policy that is available now. I can't say it'll be available a month from now, 6 months from now, or at another time, but I can say it's available now. So what I am advising people is I'm not advising debt, I'm advising insurance. That interest cost is insurance. When the first payment is due in a year, you know, if everything is all great, you didn't need the money, you pay it off, you pay the interest cost, and yes, you had a cost, but it was an insurance policy, it helped you sleep at night, it was money under the mattress. Because I don't have a crystal ball, I don't know where everything in the economy is going. I am very optimistic on where it is going, but I don't have the tell-all crystal ball. So I am very optimistic, and I am hopeful that everything will be fine, and you'll say, hey Neil, I took it, I paid it, I hate paying that interest, but I paid it because it was smart to have, and it is. So if you haven't gotten one, you can apply now. There was a long period of time where you couldn't, so apply. If you haven't gotten a PPP and you have payroll, or have paid yourself, or had income in 2019, and then you can go and get it. We have 10 days left to get your PPP. That is going away. Get it, okay? Even get your application in if you're unsure, and we can decide whether you take it afterwards. Just email me, Neil, Neil, at ECIstores.com, Neil at ECIstores.com, and we can step through that. I heard that in Texas, Krita, that different cities were starting to mandate masks, and I'm surprised about it in Texas that, you know, even regardless of the cases rising, that Texas is actually mandating it, just because of the fierce independence of Texans, many of that I know. But I think it's a good thing to help keep the spread down. So I hope everybody's being friendly to them, although I think it's wrong if the mayor and townspeople want you to be the police of other people. That through all of this, I think it's wrong for businesses to have to force somebody, and especially places where there's open carry and people are very can be opinionated at times. You have a lot of really good people, but some people can be opinionated. I just hate to put an employee in that space where they have to deny entry to someone being stupid and not following the rules and wearing a mask. But that's I digress there on that. But if you have not gotten your PPP, please get it, or at least get the application in. Email me, we'll talk about it, whether it actually makes sense in your world. Now, EIDL loans don't have to be approved by June 30th. Krita, the PPP loans have to be approved by June 30th. You have to have a PPP loan issued by June 30th, or it is not happening. That is the end date there. There is talk of certain targeted opportunities being available for additional PPPs for businesses to be able to get a second PPP, but that is a long way from becoming a reality. But the idols are a good thing to have, and there's a lot of confusion on it, and it's just insurance. The idol is just insurance. I don't want people going and buying a boat, a vacation home with it, a new car. I don't know. What else don't I want people buying with the idol money? I've been told I have to get specific on that because people have been stupid. But it's insurance. Put it aside. Put it aside, and it's there for you if you need it. We don't know what the world is going to be like in the coming months. PPP forgiveness, again, you're going to have the 8-week or 24-week option. Yeah, I know, Julie, you were going to buy Charlie a townhome with it, but no, you can't buy Charlie a townhome with it. No, not a home for your son. Not a home for your son. See, I got on that real quick. I saw where you were going with that. Yeah, I know. He can stay in the basement, okay? He can live with the dogs. No, you can't get a new puppy either with the idle money. You can't get a new puppy with the idle money. I'm trying to... No, I don't think her complaint will have anything to stand on anyways, Krita. But, yeah, no, businesses and the cities in Texas are getting tough with it. So I think it's going to be very interesting how that plays out in Texas. And I hope the cases start to fall in Texas. I mean, I spend a lot of time in Texas, so I want a healthy Texas. I want a healthy Texas. But it is interesting to watch how they've gone from nothing to now do it. It's mandated, fines on businesses, etc. So it is very interesting how the things have changed in Texas in just a couple of days on the topic. But yes, so you have the option of 8 or 24 weeks to go for forgiveness. I know many of you are going to fall in between that. At this point, it is unclear whether you'll be able to file for forgiveness, let's say at week 15 or week 12, if you use up the money at that point, or you'll have to wait for 24. The way everything is written, you'd have to wait for week 24. I think there's going to be some flexibility in that, but we honestly do not know. It won't hurt you except for just time in waiting for week 24 because you'll still have payroll. But the way it's written is that you're either applying for 24 weeks of forgiveness or 8 weeks of forgiveness and having to provide the backup payroll that goes along with that. So I will keep you updated as that sorts through. I expect that to sort through right after the 4th, to be really sorted through right after the 4th of July. That's my personal guess at this point. They're going to try to get some stuff done beforehand, but my personal guess is that banks will be ready for the first forgiveness applications after the 4th of July. But we'll see on that. And I will keep you posted. But tomorrow, let us not forget, is Self-Care Sunday. That's a day about you. That's a day for you to take time for you. That's a day for Julie to think about what she's going to do with Charlie's room when he moves out. And how she's going to redesign it. Although don't make him feel sad, Julie, by going in there with a measuring tape and saying, I wonder if this will fit in there. And be your room of solitude or whatever you'd like it to be. But we gave you the recipe for tomorrow. Tomorrow's recipe of the day, Self-Care Sunday, Oreo brownies is the recipe. It goes up on the Nart's Facebook page within the hour. It'll be up there. You can download it and make it. Super easy to make. Okay, and that is a great recipe for Self-Care Sunday. All the resources I talk about, even these videos, okay, even these videos are available at narts.org/resalestrong. And on the YouTube channel, You're Not Alone Running This Store. All the files, everything that I talk about are over there at narts.org/resalestrong. Share them with all your friends. Get all your friends over there. Let everybody in business know we are here to get them all. They don't have to be a resale store. What was the thing I helped today? A chiropractor? Who did I help? I've lost track. a chiropractor, I think today was one of the businesses that I helped today. It's all about getting everybody to the other side. I didn't even get an adjustment out of it. I just got the moves. I'm smooth. But this will help get you to the other side. We start every day and night. But when you have a question, you don't know about the PPP, your math, just email me, Neil, Neil at ECIstores.com, Neil at ECIstores.com. Make sure you include your phone number in there so I can give you a call back. I do get back to everybody. I'm actually making progress on my calls. I'm getting caught up. I'm not there yet, but I am getting caught up. We start every night with the Good Morning, Good Night book. Every night we start with the Good Morning, Good Night book. Tonight, for those of you that were not here at the top of the program, our good morning was good morning. Grateful for the very notion of you. Even more grateful for the reality. Look at you, a dream realized. We're off. Let's go. Our good night tonight is good night. Grateful for the reality of you. Even more grateful for the notion of tomorrow. Rest up. We need you. You at your best. That was Kitty, page 52 and 53 of the Good Morning, Good Night book. That's how we get this program going. Again, special thanks to Resale World tonight for our new Scotch mug. ECI Stores on one side, Resale World on the other, with the fancy coaster to go with it. Our set here is getting fancier and fancier by the minute. I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good party. I do like a great bar mitzvah. I like a wedding even. We're going to party again before you know it. If you have not registered for NART's virtual conference, go to narts.org. Get yourself registered. Only $199. $199. It is all virtual. You can do it. You can do it. You can wear your mask. You don't have to wear your mask. It doesn't matter. You can do it. We're going to see you there starting August 3rd. But I will see you tomorrow night, because more importantly than anything is that you and you, but most especially you, yes, I'm pointing at you, are not alone running this store. I'll see you tomorrow night, everybody. Have a great night.